What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another full self-driving video. I finally got an update here. We are now on FSD version 12.5.6.3. I think the last one I checked out was 12.5.6.1. I didn't get 0.2. I got a navigation update. But 12.5.6.3 is the one that's supposed to have gone more wide. So hopefully a lot of you have gotten this update. Let's go ahead and put a destination in and get going. All right, so it went right ahead and started. I know a lot of people are having issues with the last version of FSD. You kind of had to give it a little nudge. It wasn't really going on its own. So good to see that it took off right away. That braking was perfectly normal. Waited and turned. I think we're just gonna go around in a loop here. So obviously still no reversing on FSD. We do have the merged stack, so city and highway are all end-to-end and they're all combined together, which is nice, but we don't have auto park built in yet or anything like that. We're hoping to maybe see that in V13, we'll see. All right, here's a speed bump. Slowed way down. Just nice and easy over that speed bump. That was beautiful. Exactly what it should do. Got another one here. This one's a little bit harder to see. Slowed way down. About 11, 12 miles an hour over when we go over that bump. And beautiful. Seamless. All right, this car beat us to this stop sign, so they're going to go ahead and go. And we just go right away. Nice. Obviously, we've got our beautiful, smooth animations now here in FSD, which I absolutely love. We came to our full stop, then we crept up so we could see a little better, and we should go right after this. We got an opening. Yep. So all very kind of expected behavior. Doesn't do anything weird, or at least hasn't so far. Everything you expect it to do, everything you would do in your thought process as a driver, you know, did it perfectly. We'll have a little bit of traffic up here. Again, we're going in a straight line on this section, but just some nice stop and go interaction. I think what would have helped us make that yellow more easily is if we would have been going the speed limit. We were going about 33 and a 45, so speed control, I'm not going to judge it immediately here. We're very early in this drive, but on first impressions, not a whole lot better. I'm at about 92,000 miles on my car right now. So very soon I will be making my 10,000 mile review of the 2024 Model 3 here. So I'm super stoked to check that out with you guys and kind of talk about what my experience has been so far. But spoiler alert, it's really been mostly positive outside of about the first month of owning the car. So I've loved it. It's made me love driving again. FSD is a huge part of that. All the little things that my car has been able to do and kind of features it's gained since I bought it. Crazy. It's really unlike any car ownership situation I've ever had. Again, speed control here, we're going about 3 miles per hour under the speed limit, which again is 40. Not to my taste, and you can kind of feel like the car's riding up on you, and that really bothers me, especially when you can see it on the screen here, which you can't now, but in some situations you can. But I just would like it to maintain traffic flow a little bit better. Like when you've got people going past you like this, like, you know, we can pick it up a little bit. We can go 40, 41, 43, but it's got a mind of its own. We're headed down to kind of a park that has a nice little scenic drive that will kind of wind through. I'm sure it'll handle it all just fine, but unfortunately there's not really like a super interesting way to get there. It's kind of just a straight shot. We are in the right-hand lane here, and we're going to need to get in the left-hand lane here in just a second. So hopefully we do that, because every once in a while FSD will not get in the right turning lane. I actually had a situation where for the first time ever it got in the correct lane, which is not actually a turn lane, it was a straight lane. In this one spot for me, it always picks the wrong lane. Here we go. Ooh, okay, we put it on late. And no. All right, well, nope, it tried. It thought about it for just a second. So did not get into the turn lane here and go, but we can go up here and turn, but it's gonna have to kind of recalculate here. So a little bit of a mishap there, not the best. You know, that's a great example of what I'm talking about. Every once in a while, it's like it doesn't think far enough ahead or react quickly enough. Like we had plenty of space to get over into the turn lane and it just didn't do it until it put on the turn signal really late and then tried to go across, but there were white lines and it didn't want to do it. So instead we're rerouting. You know, only missed it by one turn, but still, like, if that's a kind of a crucial exit or a key exit and there's not one for a while, you know, missing that type of situation could be really time consuming on your part to kind of reroute. So definitely something that could continue to be improved upon. But back to what I was saying, it actually went in the correct lane, which is a middle lane, which is a straight lane, for the first time ever on any versions of FSD. So I was really impressed by that. I posted a clip of it on Twitter. If you want to see it, I'll have my Twitter linked here and in the description, but it's just at Metz Tech. You can go follow me over there. So again, about 3 miles per hour under the speed limit, maybe 2 miles per hour in certain spots, but just still under. I don't prefer under. I prefer a tiny bit over, not crazy, but a tiny bit over, just so we feel like we're, you know, maintaining traffic. All right, so we're turning, so we got to go ahead and get over in this lane. Good. Come to a stop, wait for this car, and then go. Beautiful. So now we're going about 6 miles per hour over the speed limit, inexplicably. If it just made sense and it all, like, it was consistent, I would understand it. But it's not consistent. Kind of driving down the middle of the lane here, which is fine because it's a pretty small road. I don't know what we were braking for there, but we're almost to our destination, so I'll go ahead and put something else in so we can keep going. All right, I went ahead and put in a new destination. Let's go ahead and get going. So again, immediately just takes off, puts on the turn signal and goes. Not a whole lot of delays. We'll most likely have some more pedestrian interaction through here since there's a lot of people walking. And this is like a pretty busy park most of the time. But we'll see. We got a lot of windy roads here. A lot of dogs. Can't go wrong there. Roundabout here. Came to a complete stop. Stuttered a lot and then went. I don't know what it's seeing, but Okay, well, it was pretty smooth overall, I'd say. Got one last spot in here. We'll wind kind of back through. Give my closing thoughts on this version of FSD. Again, I didn't do highway in this video. If you guys watch all the way to the end of the video, I'll include a little clip of some highway driving at the end, just uncut, just so you can see how it did. I feel like end to end is pretty predictable on the highways. Wow, that is a tight turn, and it did just fine. It's been really great on the highway. I haven't had any issues. I don't know what we're doing there. I guess we just scared of the cones. I don't know. Yeah, this is... got a little confused. It had to make a turn right there, and it didn't. Just fine. It's a little unclear as to where it needs to go now. All right, the navigation updated, and we're gonna keep going now. So didn't handle that very well. That's really a lot of quick, tight turns. But again, one of those things that just seems like it's lacking just a little bit on its processing speed, like mentally, which is weird because it's a computer and it shouldn't do that, but it quickly rerouted us and we're still going. But overall, I mean, speed control, you know, it leaves a little bit to be desired still. I think there's room to work on that. Braking, I think, was been pretty good, actually. Overall, I'd say pretty smooth. Two really kind of indecisive moves where it didn't complete the right turn but quickly rerouted. That can be worked on for sure. Again, didn't do any end-to-end on the highway, but I haven't had any issues with it. Like, not even anything worth talking about, really, which is good. That's what you want. But outside of that, I mean, it's been great. I mean, I use FSD, I'd say like 40% of the time, 50% of my drives maybe. So not every time for sure, but pretty often. And I really don't have any negative experiences with it outside of little things here and there. So is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. Is it really close? Yes. Is there anything else on the market that even touches it? Absolutely not. But I really appreciate you guys watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments what your experience has been on FSD 12.5.6.3. Do you have it yet on your vehicle? Let's talk about it down in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to be one of the first to see every single new video the second I hit publish. We'll see you in the next one.